The Bodhisattva, his journey of tough practices and his own discovery of the middle path. Ovary of the middle path. The Forsaken Extremes. Discovering the Middle Path. Part 2. Character. Narrator. Scene start. Narrator. Having moved on from the teachings of Alara Kalama and Udaka Ramaputta, the Bodhisattva, still resolute in his quest for an end to suffering, embarked on a path of extreme self-discipline. He believed, as did many ascetics of that age, that liberation might be won through the complete subjugation of the body and its desires. Thus, in the Uruvela forest, near the Neranjara River, the Bodhisattva began a period of intense austerities, the Dukkara Karya. For 6 long years, he pushed his physical and mental endurance to unimaginable limits. He practiced severe fasting, reducing his intake of food to almost nothing, until his body became terribly emaciated, his ribs protruding like the rafters of a dilapidated shed, his spine like a string of beads. He engaged in practices like holding his breath until excruciating pains shot through his head and body. He endured scorching heat and biting cold, seeking to conquer all physical sensations through sheer force of will. His 5 former companions in asceticism watched in awe at his incredible fortitude, believing he was on the verge of attaining the highest state. Yet, despite these heroic and almost superhuman efforts, despite the agonizing self-torture, the Bodhisattva found that no special wisdom arose, no liberating insight dawned. His body was utterly weakened, on the verge of collapse, but the ultimate truth, the path to Nibbana, remained as elusive as ever. Then came a profound turning point, a realization born entirely from his own deep reflection and wisdom. As he was close to death from starvation, he understood with undeniable clarity this extreme path of self-mortification, Atthakilamathanu Yoga, was not the way. Just as he had earlier recognized that a life of sensual indulgence, Kamasukalakanu Yoga, which he had renounced as a prince, was a low, worldly path that also led nowhere near liberation, he now saw that torturing the body, weakening it to such an extent, could not possibly lead to the clarity and strength of mind needed to penetrate the deepest truths. A weakened body could not support a vigorous mind. These 2 extremes, a life given to sensual pleasures and a life given to self-torment, both failed to lead to peace, to insight, to Nibbana. And so, by himself, through his own profound discernment, the Bodhisattva conceived of a different way, the Majjhima Patipada, the middle path. This was a path that avoided the pitfalls of both indulgence and extreme deprivation, a path of moderation that nourished the body sufficiently to support a strong, clear, and focused mind capable of sustained meditative effort. This discovery was not prompted by any external teacher or existing doctrine of that time. It was a direct fruit of his own experiential learning, his honest evaluation of his efforts, and his brilliant, independent intellect. This crucial realization, this turning away from a widely revered but ultimately fruitless practice, powerfully demonstrates the Sam aspect, by himself, of the Sammasambuddho he was to become. It was his own innate wisdom that guided him to reject the extremes and to find the balanced approach that would finally lead to his perfect self-enlightenment under the Bodhi tree. Thanks you.